All right. Hello. Hello and welcome everyone to my Cities and Knights ranked placements games stream. I'm not going to be doing all 10 on this one. I'm going to split them up in three streams, I think. So, uh, two of them I'll play 3 games, and of course, one of them I'll play 4 games just to make it 10. Yeah, so we'll start off with our first 3, maybe 4 games. We'll see how things go here. Before I get started, I just want to take a quick look at the Cities and Knights leaderboard here early on. So, yeah, new season has been around for, I think, 3 days. And this is what we got 86% win rate. That is freaking insane. But I, I don't think that this guy will be able to keep it. That would be impressive. It's kind of crazy the difference in the rating here, but I guess it makes sense because they only have 15 games played. Yeah, lots of high win rates here early in the leaderboards, except this one, not that high. You tend to see that a lot more in Cities and Knights. Oh, we got Kevin in the chat. Hello there. Yes, I do know you are a big fan of the Cities and Knights content. Well, thanks for stopping by the stream. Yeah, you're early enough to get our first game here. So yeah, I'm just gonna send it, I guess. Cities and Knights. We're in ranked. Let's go. Searching for players. Hopefully this doesn't take forever. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do this season. Also see if I have the time to play uh, a bunch of games because I do got some stuff going on. Next week I'm leaving for about a week, so probably won't be posting very much that week, of course. But yeah, gonna try and do some regular streams here. Also, I guess this gives an opportunity to let a couple more people pile into the chat here before we actually find a game. Ah, yes, you gotta gotta support the Canadian content. Thanks, homie. Appreciate it. I don't know. Maybe there's probably some other Canadian uh, Catan YouTuber out there that I'm unaware of. But yeah, I feel like they're mostly from like US. Definitely got some people in the UK. Definitely got some Aussies there as well. But yeah, I haven't seen really many other Canadians that are post Catan stuff. Oh boy, hopefully this doesn't take forever. I feel like it usually doesn't, even with Cities and Knights, but there have been times where I've waited like maybe almost 10 minutes for a game. I think that's the longest I've ever waited. So hopefully we don't have that right now. Also, I guess now is your chance to queue up and stream snipe me. Please don't do that. Yeah, don't want any of that bullshit happening. Never fun. So I got my trusty tea here for the game, but I feel like I might get a little a little parched halfway through the game, so I might grab a backup cup of water here while we're waiting. Because yeah, clearly it's taking some time. So I'm gonna go grab a quick cup of water, and I shall return. All right. Oh, we got 3 people now. So hopefully soon enough here, the game is going to be underway. A while ago started putting together Cities and Knights strategy guide, and I think it as I think base is very much overdone and Cities and Knights strategies are less studied. I totally agree, and I would be somewhat interested to see what you're talking about in further detail there, because there's so much going on, and I think Trichosaurus. I'm sure you guys have seen some of his videos. Can someone explain it real quick? I don't think that's. I don't think we can do that. That is pretty funny. Also, after my placements here, I will turn off the stream chat just because I find I distract myself too much. What do we got going on this board here? 8-5-10 does look like a solid pick, as well as the other one. Blue picks the 6-9-5 in second. Okay. I got a feeling, yeah, of course, red here, they might take 8-5-10. Okay, yeah, that's totally fair. So I'm looking at 8-4-3 for sure. Just because strong ore and wheat. Yeah, best ore and wheat spot we have left here. I think this is definitely a good choice. What do I want it as well, though? I'm looking at this. Yeah, this does look nice. Then we have strong sheep production as well. We could put the city here. And then we can also go for this 3-for-1 port. Hmm. I think I'm definitely set on this 8-4-3, but uh, I'll have to tell them, yeah, you got to build your knight early on, or else you get screwed. Yeah, I think this is my best option: 6-3-11, 8-4-3. Um, City does look kind of nice on the 8-4-3 just to get better production and better city production in general. But I guess this gets me better commodity production. 692 is actually somewhat curious here. Would I ever pick 692 instead of 6-3-11? Maybe, but I don't know. I like this just to get a little bit of paper production. I'm just going to go with my gut. Let me know if you guys think of something else here, though. Even like that. The other 8-4-3 looks solid. I'm just going to point down with this road. And I'm going to point left to the 3-for-1 here, but 4-11 also looks nice. Yeah, for now, it'll be a 3-for-1, though. We built this city. All right, let's see what's going on here. Mr. Kevin agrees with the picks. Yeah, I don't think it's a super tricky pick here. There's nothing really that stands out instead. Um, but it's also not super obvious all the time. Yeah, red here. They sound like kind of a noob, so we'll be nice to them. You know, we're all about everyone learning cities and knights here, so yeah. For now at least. Maybe later on in the season when uh when we're grinding getting to the number 1 spot or something like that. Maybe I'll be a little bit more savage. So green, they pick the 3, 10, 11, which I think is a little questionable. I think 8, 4, 3 is a better pick for them, or even 6, 9, 2, because they do need that ore. But hey, I'll give them a pass because they are kind of a noob, which is okay. Because, yeah, everyone's a noob at some point. Barbarians is crazy. Alrighty, guys, I am going to be turning off the chat here for now. Yeah, we got a game here. Just gonna slightly adjust my setup here so I'm feeling comfortable. All right, 7 in black, nice roll. Had oh my goodness, so many black rolls to start the game, but that 3 roll kind of saves me here. I was of course hoping for an 8. So at the very least, we can 4 for 1 right now to get the ore. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no way they're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. Gotta play it safe. I mean, uh, too bad there was no 8 roll there. But at least the 3 bails us out. And where do we want to put the knight? I think here. All right, at least we got that. Ooh, 7 out for blue. All right, let's think here. Um, Early on, who's going to be my biggest threat? I guess it really comes down to if someone loses their city. Okay, blue is protected. I was about to say, I think blue setup is really nice. So I think they might be our biggest threat here. Black potentially could be scary if they get a lot of expanding done, but I think at the core, blue has a little bit of a better setup, especially if black can't get the knight. But yeah, man, always got to watch out for everyone. Red has their knight there. Oh, God. Would I want to do a brick trade with black here at all? Maybe, but I'm going to see on their turn here if they're desperate for some wheat. Well, actually, no. They don't need wheat. I'll offer this though. Yeah, I really should have just offered this on my turn, but I'll do this for a third card. So at 3 for 2. I think that's fair. Then you get your city protected. Oh, blue is accepting. Okay, I will accept with him. Yep. Come on, do it with me. Really? Shit. You should have done the city. I don't know what Red's talking about. I don't know how they city. Let's just focus on our own game here. Yeah, I'm kind of a little sad that they traded with black and or with blue instead of me, but hey, it's okay. Yeah, I think blue is definitely in the best position here early on. Okay, so if we don't roll black here, we could upgrade our knight to go for the VP, but that might not be the best idea. We do have that option. I don't know if we do it. Because, I mean, it just makes me a big threat getting that early VP. We could just get a second knight here. I should have offered the trade here before upgrading my commodity, but whatever. Damn, yeah, I feel like I should have just not been so greedy. but it's okay. I'm going to drop the one knight. I'm not going to activate him, but definitely could have been nice to snag a VP here. Yeah, we're going for green. Irrigation is really good for me this game. Yeah, I'll take a mining as well. That's really nice. So that'll help me get the second city going. Oh boy, 7, really? And of course blue gets the 7 roll, which is not good. All right, at least they're not blocking us, so I do like that. So an 8 roll would be very... Oh, there we fucking go. I love it. So now we can just mining to get our second city, and so we still have 1 extra wheat to activate one of my knights. Another road there for red. 4 roll, and that's a resource mono? Interesting. So no blue here. Of course, they pick up a wheat or an ore. Yeah, I know black picked up an ore last turn. Why don't we just resource mono then? We might only get 2, but that's okay. 3, I'll take it. If only we had another settlement right now, we could city up again. So I guess we just hold on to mining, activate our dudes, and pass. I could upgrade one of them. It might not be a bad idea, especially since we do have a lot of high production now. Screw it, why not? Feel like we're gonna upgrade him eventually. Ooh, 11 is very nice since that one is blocked. So we get our first paper. Oh, shit. Blue gets another 7 here. Don't steal my paper. Fuck! Dude, are you kidding me? That's actually so annoying, dude. Of course he steals the 1 paper. Dude, blue is super dangerous. They've got the level 2 for both green and blue commodities here. Or city improvements. I mean, I suppose I do have 2 cities as well here, though. But, I mean... I'm not liking it. Yeah, this Phil guy. Gotta watch out for Phil. Steal from me again. Great. Alright, so at the very least we can chase the robber. And where are we gonna block blue? There's no great spots to block him, which is really annoying, actually. Because yeah, he's got active knights pretty much, yeah, on the 2 best spots to block blue. Ah, it might be the 9 then. Or it could be the 5. No, I think the 9. I know we don't have another wheat to reactivate. But that's okay. We still got this guy right here. And that's all we can do. Unfortunately. Yep. Oh, damn, that's a good deal. Okay, fuck. Of course, they'll do it with red instead, though. Why does blue keep rolling all the 7s? This is actually ridiculous. And of course, they keep stealing all my commodities as well. And they pull a road building card. This is getting out of hand. Okay, at least they can't settle that turn, but dude, this is not going well. Come on, let's get a wheat roll. 4 or 3? And we can at least block blue again here. Because, yeah, right now I don't want to chase him away and not be able to reactivate my knight. Excuse me. Oh boy. I think this is going to be a tricky game here. Just pretty much just against blue. Dude, you got to be kidding me. Ridiculous. I'm pissed. We could ask for a brick trade with someone. There's lots of brick out there. Just to drop a road. And why don't we ask? What are we looking at? I think probably the 3-for-1. It's probably our best choice. All right. All right, there's a 3 at least. Would have preferred that on my turn, but hey, I'll take it now. You know, I would also be down for. Wait. Oh, yeah, never mind. I was about to say black losing their city, but they have wheat. What? Dude, black. I don't think they realize. Okay, whatever. Still no black roll, though, so. All right. Yeah, you sure did. I have done that a few times, and it sucks. But hey, black, you might get lucky, and it might make it to your turn. Or, I could be nice and reactivate my knight here. I totally could be nice to black if I want to. Now, it is possible that I might want to actually just snag that VP. Either way, I think we're definitely solo blocking blue on the 9. Makes the most sense. We actually could go here though, because this knight will be deactive, but yeah. I think the 9 is always good. Got so much wheat. I want to do a deal with like blue here or black here. Okay, they're gonna gamble. I'm probably just gonna save him anyway. Let's just throw this offer out there because I do need to build a road at some point. I don't like doing that deal there with blue, but I need to get this brick somehow. Fuck it. We're gonna save him. I need to use my cards up anyway here, so we're just gonna save him. And of course, they're kind of lucky anyway, so it's kind of crazy. No blacks like 5 rolls in a row. I also got wheat if you need it. Yeah, I'm watching out for you, Blue. You're looking scary. Um, Also, to anyone who's joining the stream as of recently, I'm not reading the chat at all just because I get a little distracted. And also, welcome to the stream if you've just arrived within the last 5 or 10 minutes. Oh shit, they get to settle that turn? That is not good. Can we just get this black roll already? Dude, how many turns in a row are we not gonna roll black? This is actually crazy. This is getting on like the eighth roll in a row without a black, I think. The six is nice. I'm kind of hoping that we can get the yellow metro at some point this game. I also really need an 11 at some point again, just to get our paper that was originally stolen from us earlier this game by fucking blue. Right. All right, there's the black roll, and there's an 8 roll. So we got a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of brick out there. I don't want to trade with blue. I will gladly trade with you, though, red. Come on, red. Really? Very strange. Let's just throw a bunch of trades out there. I don't think anything's going to go down, though, so we'll just upgrade and activate. Do that. Yeah, we're going to activate both our dudes. And we're just going to pass. And hopefully at some point here we can get this settlement. I guess this game is actually kind of helpful for people who don't know the rules of Cities and Knights that well, because lots going on in the chat here. Okay, I didn't want to do that deal anyway. Fuck! That's annoying. At least we still have mining. So yeah, that's a pretty big turn there for black. I still think blue is a little scarier though. Just because of their progress on the city improvement. Nine again. At least blue is blocked on that one though. You know, overall though, I'd say this is a pretty good game so far. Find sometimes when people leave in the cities and nights, like on my most recent stream, the first game in that one, yeah, two people left. It's still turned out to be a pretty close game, and I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, you can go watch that one if you want. That 3 roll is very nice. But yeah, we can't really do a whole lot until we can settle here. Like the port is going to be super nice for me. Um Okay, yeah, I was about to say someone's taking road here at some point. Red takes it, which is not very scary. If black takes it, it's kind of scary, actually. Another 9 roll, which is really annoying. Come on, let's do Let's do a brick trade. I would also do a wood trade. Fuck it, I'll do it. Now we 4 for 1 for wood, unless someone wants to do this. I don't like it, but I mean, yeah, we've been trying to get this settled for a little while here. So 4 for 1 it is. And that is all. 7 out for black, and I have no cards. So they can't steal from me. Feel like they might block the 6 here. Yeah, I think that kind of makes sense. I would also love to get a merchant at some point this game, because that would be very helpful to slap that on my wheat after like a 3 roll or a couple 4s or something. Oh, 8 is nice. We'll take it. Ah, god damn it, dude. This fucking guy, man. So it's actually like, what do I get rid of here? I think I will get rid of the ore because we, of course, have mining in hand. And I think we should actually go for blue metro as well. Because I feel like we should be able to beat blue for the blue metro, even though they're ahead right now. Damn, dude, another 3 roll. Those are coming in clutch right now. But yeah, now we can't city up if we, yeah. So if I discarded this one instead, I could have gotten the city this turn. Oh well. Let's do some robber bouncing as well here. Um, and I got a note that blue is tied me on the knights, which might be an issue. I don't like that. Would like to steal from blue twice, but blue is not connected to this one. I'll take a brick from black. Now I'm thinking about blocking the 8. But I know frickin' blue, they can just jump the robber away again. I mean, I could just rely on black getting rolled twice in a row. I'm just gonna risk it, and then this way they are forced to waste a wheat, which I steal from them anyway. I know it's just kind of awkward there. I'm like, where else do I fricking put the robber to target black? I could block my own 3 or 6, but I don't like that. Oh boy. I guess that's all. I should have tried some trading before here. I know I'm bad for that in Cities and Knights. Because I'd be down to build a wall or build a road, I think. I could also port this for something, but I don't want to waste my wheat like that. So we're just going to pass. I do like the 4. However, there's no black roll, so yeah, blue's going to have a opportunity to chase that robber away. But the thing is, it's awkward for them to block me as well, I guess, other than the 4. But here, black has a knight, so no. I guess one thing I could have done on that previous turn there, which I wasn't thinking about. I'll do this if someone else does, I think. Eh, nah. Yeah, one thing I could have done last turn was actually upgrade this knight by porting my 3 wheat for a sheep. Or just try trading with someone even. And then we have the ore here to upgrade this guy. Maybe I should have done that. just to put a little bit more pressure on blue here. But I feel like it's also a risky move because then I get screwed by the deserter, which blue has two of the blue progress cards, and they roll another frickin' 7 here. So lovely. I mean, I guess they could always just bounce the robber anyway, but yeah. This way they don't have to waste a wheat. Yeah. Blue has rolled a lot of frickin' 7s, and of course there's a spy. I should have maybe predicted that because they were sitting on a couple of those cards. Yeah, maybe I should have used it at some point, but I could never really use the ore super well. So that really sucks. We're going for another green guy. Yeah, definitely going for a green guy. And I was about to say, of course, we get the fucking Smith, which is definitely the most useless out of any of the green cards I could have got there. Oh, God. Well, still lots of game to play. So we're not out of it yet, even though I think we've had some questionable luck here early on. But then again, we've also gotten quite a few 3 rolls. So I don't want to say I've gotten unlucky. Alrighty. Also got to watch out for whoever could steal longest road from red. It's got to be black. Oh, inventor. Okay, so that helps me out. Um, it's kind of the same here for. Okay. Yeah, it screws up black the most, I guess. Helps me out though, so thanks, red. I'll take it. 6 roll. Alrighty. Also, when did we get that brick? I guess with a 12 roll? Yeah, there we go. I didn't even notice that. So we can build the city wall. I think we probably do that. Just activate our dudes. First off here. Build our city wall. I'm not going to play the Smith yet. Yeah, that's all. Of course, blocked on the 8, which sucks. All right, I'll take another 6, which is nice, but now that blue has a city on that spot, now they're going to be way more likely to get the yellow metro. And they drop another fucking road building card. That's their second road building card of the game. Ridiculous. I do think blue has gotten fairly lucky in the early game here, just with a lot of things that have been going on, but hey, I don't want to blame luck in its entirety. This game is still winnable. We just got to focus on blue here. I'm just going to throw that out there now because I think it's kind of obvious to everyone. Warlord. Oh, I wish that was a deserter. I always get these mixed up. They kind of look similar. All right, let's bounce the robber a couple times. It's just so awkward blocking fucking blue. I think I'm just going to block them on the 8, though. I could block the 5, but then I'm blocking myself, which I don't really like. I know they have wheat in hand. It's so awkward to block them. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm just going to put it here. Hey, at least we take wheat from them. Yeah, we took 2 wheat from them, so maybe that makes it awkward for them. But I'm sure they're sitting on a whole bunch of wheat. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I forgot to use Warlord. My bad. Well, we have so much wheat anyway. Who cares? May as well finally get our first upgrade for this, I guess. But I'm not liking this. This is a super tricky situation, I think. There's a 4. I was actually thinking about blocking the 4, so that's kind of too bad. But I mean, I think 8 is a good block just because they have a 3-for-1 port. They can turn that into whatever they need. Yeah, this is looking quite awkward here. 5 again. Okay. I think like our best bet is just contesting blue for these metros, other than the green one. No way I'm getting the green metro. Oh yeah, of course they have fortress, so they can upgrade their knight there to level 3. I do like the 6 rolls. Also, blue didn't chase away the robber. Interesting. Maybe they forgot, or maybe they just didn't have the extra wheat. Nah, no way they didn't have the extra wheat. Fuck! God fucking damn it, of course. It's a set. I don't. Oh no, that's a bishop, I think. Fuck. I was running out of time there. I wasn't. I was about to keep an extra sheep instead, but I didn't want to. I didn't want the bot to discard any of my commodities there, so I just got rid of extra wheat. Because of course we have Warlord. So yeah, we're just gonna bounce him around again here. I guess put it back on the 8. Yeah, blue totally could have chased it away last turn. I do think that they forgot. Also, yeah, this is a bishop. I do like that pull. So yeah, let's Warlord now. Do this and this. Now I'm thinking, I do want to upgrade my knight. But what I want as well is to get Fortress first. So I'm like thinking, do I risk it? There's a lot of blue cards out there. So I think we're going to hold off. Yeah. There's there's a lot of blue cards out there, and I don't think a deserter has been used yet. So I'm quite sure one is going to get used in these turns to come here. And I don't want it to get used on me. So yeah, we're holding off on that. I'm hoping that black plays the deserter on blue. I mean, I think that makes the most sense. Diplomat, okay. They remove their own road. Okay. I was gonna say blue would have been a good option here. I got a bad feeling. Yeah, blue has a deserter. If black doesn't have one, like, I feel like it's guaranteed that blue does. Oh, they upgrade. There's a deserter. Okay, that makes sense. Good play, because now they can actually replay this one. Good. Good choice using it on blue as well, of course. Well, of course, that makes more sense. What are you talking about? It makes more sense. Like otherwise he would still be tied with blue. Yeah, and if black is wanting to get the VP, it makes the most sense to take blue's knight there for sure. Bishop. I have one as well, but kind of waiting to use it. Okay, they just play another knight. They don't activate him though. Okay, I guess it's just defense for if they get deserted again. Okay, so that's actually good news that blue doesn't have a deserter. Maybe they do and they're holding it, but I feel like they would have used it that turn. I mean, I can't tell if blue's being sarcastic here. No, I don't think so. I think they were just sad that they got deserted. Boy, oh boy. How do we stop blue? That's the big question here. It's going to come down to the metros big time. 10, really? Don't like that. I think we hold on to bishop for a turn where we don't have extra wheat. I don't know though. Yeah. We got the extra wheat right now, so let's just do this again. I do like blocking the 8 here. Actually, 9 perhaps is better, so they can't chase it. Because, yeah, there is a chance that, yeah, blue is going to be able to chase it this turn. So may as well put it where there's a non-active knight. Okay, shall we smith here? I think so, because I don't think there's another deserter out there. I know it's a slight risk on my end. But then I tie black. They could just upgrade this upcoming turn. Yeah, with 13 cards in hand, they're definitely going to upgrade if I do that. So I'm just going to hold off, actually. Wow, they 7 out though. There's a merchant. I've been waiting for one of those this game. Okay, so yeah. To beat blue this game, we're going to need to get, I think, both blue and yellow metro. So I'm currently ahead on the yellow metro, and they are currently ahead on the blue metro. But they could easily catch up on the yellow metro. Really, stealing from me here. I don't like that. Okay, they drop a road settle. Fair enough. Yeah, I was thinking about getting here at some point, but I do think the 3-for-1 is better for me. 9 roll sucks. Oh, that really sucks. I'll take that, but it's really good for green or for blue since they get another commodity. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game. Also, hello to everyone in the chat who is tuned in recent times here. I'm not reading the chat right now because man, oh man, there's a lot going on in these Cities and Knights games, and reading the chat is just something that I don't need to focus on. Although I do love you guys and what you have to say. Ooh, we got a VP there? Nice. That's both good and bad. Okay, now I think we might actually upgrade the knight. First off, yeah, I guess we chase. Yeah, we chase him around. We got the extra wheat. We could just bishop, though, if we're wanting to port our wheat for something. Yeah, okay, I got a plan here. We're gonna bishop, put it on the 8. Could put it on the 3. I like the 8 slightly more, though. The brick steal is nice there. Okay, so what we're going to do is play the merchant on my wheat, and we're going to take a couple coin, get the fortress, and we're going to play the smith and try to snag that VP. So this sets me up for hopefully getting a metro. This also sets me up for Defender of Catan VPs, but it also sets me up for a bad deserter if one comes out again, which would suck ass, but I don't think there's one currently out there. I think we drop one road. I think here makes the most sense. And that's going to be our turn. Come on, black. There we go. There's a VP. The 9 rolls suck, though. And since we don't have Aqueduct, it really sucks even more. Because we get absolutely nothing from it. Okay, the 9s get swapped there. Then the 11 and the 9. All right, I do like that because it screws up blue a little bit more. Gah! I love it. All right, we're actually not looking too bad, but it's still, yeah, it's still looking scary, man. Well, maybe not road, but hey, I still want to paint blue as the target here. I am not the target. Blue is. Come on, guys, don't get that wrong. They also have 4 progress cards. Okay, they're using Alchemist here for... Yeah, that makes sense. Fuck you and your wedding. Um, I guess I give them this, I suppose. Yeah. I don't want to give them... Dude, fuck you and your wedding. Yeah, I don't want to give them wheat or my paper. I mean, they can easily get some metros here. Fucking big city there. Yeah. I kind of knew blue was just gonna run away with it anyway here. At least the 9s are no... This makes normal Catan nothing. Kind of. Yeah, I think... Yeah, we really got to focus on blue, though. As soon as they get any one of the metros or longest road, they're 1 point from the win. Dude, these fucking 9s, man. Okay, Warlord is nice. And we don't waste a wheat here. I guess we'll use it. We could also rack up Defender VPs. Way bigger learning curve indeed. I do love that resource mono. Okay, black gets aqueduct. That's good for them, but I still think black is kind of out of the game. Black and red. It's between me and blue, and I think blue is in the better position for sure. Yes. Well, I wouldn't say always way more fun, because I have quite a bit of fun with base Catan as well. But yeah, after you learn this game mode and all the rules and stuff, I do think there's a lot more fun to be had with this game mode compared to the base game. And once again, here's another 7 roll for blue. I wonder how many 7s they've rolled this game. And of course, once again, they steal my one commodity. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm pissed. Well, here's Aqueduct now for blue. Lovely. Oh, okay, they don't have it. Nice. They just port it for that. Interesting. Maybe because they think someone's going to steal their merchant. I mean, I would love to, but don't got it. In that case, we can commodity monopoly that, but I think I'd rather take cloth. Yeah, just because they're closer on it. Okay, yeah, at least their merchant does get stolen. Makes sense with all the yellow cards that are out there. There's a 6 roll. I think we're definitely doing this. Let's go for that yellow metro this turn, because otherwise blue is taking it this turn. Could also resource mono sheep. That would allow us to settle this turn as well, I think. Or settle this turn. Oh, perfect! I didn't think there was going to be one of each out there. I thought I was only gonna get 2 from that. So that's actually perfect. Let's do that. Why don't we just resource mono sheep as well, just to take it from people? And then we can port for a settlement this turn as well. Sure, I'll put it here. Now we are getting close. Oh shit. I should have done. Actually no, I should this is good to hold off on because now I can steal their other stuff. So it was better for me to use both of those monopolies before doing this. I think, at least. It makes sense in my head. There's nowhere that blue doesn't have a fucking knight. So annoying. I do like that though. Let's port this for brick. Let's settle. And we gotta activate our dudes. So we can get a... Yeah, gotta do it. Sorry, Ben. You're my biggest threat. I don't know what's happening at this point. This guy's funny. I like him. This guy's a good noob because he straight up admits it at the beginning. He's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know, he's willing to learn. Great lobby we're in here. Okay, let's not get too sidetracked here though. So easy ways to win. If I sneak in that blue metro, if we can get like a couple 8 rolls, I think we can do it. Um, double city. Also, if we could pull a merchant, then that makes the win a lot easier for me. There's so many cards to steal. from people in this game mode. Jeez, man, more nines. Fuck, master. At least there's not that much they can take from me here. Yeah, 2 wheat. I figured. Now they can chase away the knight, or chase away the robber. Commercial harbor doesn't affect me. Now, what would be a good play here on Blue's end is if they have resource mono, because they know I have extra wheat, and they could just give people their extra wheat and then resource mono it back. Well, give it to other people with the commercial harbor right here. Okay, they have merchant fleet. What? They didn't need to do that because they have the trading house. So that was a waste of merchant fleet. Yeah, fair enough. I'm the block. Uh oh boy. Yeah, this is getting heated, and I do see the victory in sight, but I don't want to be so hopeful yet because I mean, it could definitely go south here. Yeah, as soon as blue takes road and either one of those metropolises, it's over. And also, unfortunately, we're stuck with a useless master merchant. Wish I would have got this earlier on this game. All right, come on. Let's get a 7 and a black. Holy shit! Yo, we called it. That's amazing. I love it. Okay. Um yeah, I think we actually don't need to rob black here. You know what? I'm actually going to save one extra wheat and not steal from black. We just pulled an extra wheat there from blue, though. Ah, why not? We'll steal from black. Steal an ore from them. That is good. I don't. Ooh. Yo, wait. No, we don't win. I was about to say we can get Metro this turn, can't we? No. No. Okay. Yeah, we're one card away. That's crazy. Like, if someone did this deal, we would have the win this turn. No one's doing this, though. We will have to activate our dudes and just move along. Yeah, we got to go for that defender victory point here for sure. We can't city up this turn as well, which really sucks. So hopefully next turn we can. Come on, black roll. Let's go. All right. So all we need is a city for the win now. This is crazy. I didn't think we were... Actually, I don't want to get too excited yet. Because that always happens, and then I get fucked. At the end of this game, I will throw my channel link out there. Actually, let me go do that now. Sorry, guys. I'm just finding my link. Sure, there's a quicker way to do this, but... How the fuck do you get... Okay. I don't know how I got out of full screen there. Sorry about that, guys. I just want to give this. Yeah, we got the win here. Oh, we pulled a merchant as well. I wonder if we didn't pull the fucking merchant. Did we? I think we still would have been able to get the city that turn, right? I would have discarded one. Yeah, we would have, I think, right? Because we just discard one wheat, one of these. Uh, Actually, maybe not. Okay. Can't copy and paste, so nah. All right, well, GG anyway. That was a pretty tight game, definitely between me and Blue. I will now open the chat on the stream. I do wish that this game wasn't so long though, because that was kind of a grind. Oh, pretty much all Kevin here. Someone said they wish they added traders and barbarians. I've never played that game mode. I'm curious though if it's any fun. Sorry, there's so much going on here. I don't know what you're all referencing in the game. Well, I do think I played that fairly well. I think there's a couple things I could have done a little different. But yeah, I'll take it. I'm definitely gonna do one more game at the very least. I know I said I was gonna try and do three on this stream, but I mean, if their next game ends up being about an hour, I might be a little burnt out by the end. So we'll see. We'll find out here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna take a quick little break. Maybe just refill my water and yeah, get that all sorted. But actually, maybe why don't we just stop here? You know, we've got a 100% win rate now. Yeah. One game and one game only. That's all we need. Okay, I will be right back for game number two. All right. Alrighty, we have returned. Thank you for your patience, guys. Yeah, that first placement match was definitely a grind, but we pulled through. We got the W. Let's keep going here. Cities and Knights ranked. Let's start her up. All right, who do we got here now? P-Tails, good game. Was close most of the way. Yes, it was indeed. Definitely between me and Blue. And also the red player who was the noob in the game. He actually did pretty well for what I'm assuming might have been his first Cities and Knights game. Or him or her. I don't want to assume anything. Does the 6E city improvement order throw you off at all? I don't know what you mean by that. 6E. Oh, okay. There you guys are talking about traders and barbarians. Gotcha. Kevin, I also agree. I think there was a couple options that could have been better for me that game. Maybe minor options, but we made it happen, I suppose. All right, we got a game here. Let's crack our beer. Oh, we're playing with Phil 1996 again here, the guy who I was definitely competing with last game. Excuse me. All right, so they start off 6-9-10. Damn, dude, we got a center desert here this game. That's gonna spice things up. I'm just looking at the wheat and it's looking super shitty, so I feel like we go 6-4-3. Um, this also looks great though. It's got to be between 8-5-10 and 6-4-3. And I know 6-4-3 is worse for production, but I think we got to go for the wheat here. Joke Banana coming in for a rematch indeed. I think we got to go for this, but I'm also looking at the ore, and the ore looks shite as well. So I got to choose between the two, and I would choose ore over wheat, I think. I'm just wondering, do I get plowed here? If someone builds right here with their city spot and gets a free road, it's possible. But I think we should still send it because I'd like the port there. And I'd like to be the only one on this 6 wheat. I think I might get plowed though, but I think we're going to risk it. I could see black plowing me actually in order for them to get on the 6 wheat. I think I'm thinking too much about this. We're just going to send it and hope that it doesn't happen. Yeah, immediate 8-5-10 there for red. That makes sense. I gotta respond to Phil here again. All right, beer time. Let's go. Interesting choice here for blue, but I mean when the wheat is this bad, um, actually looks not terrible there. Guys, I also kind of have to pee, so I might get that over with, and then I'll come back and make my final placement. Or no, I'll just wait. I'll get my placement over with, and then yeah, just come right back. I should have done that when I was grabbing my beer. Yes, you are right. Knight start defends the plow, so if I get that, but I mean, if black ends up going here, black starts the game off, so they go before me, so I won't even have a chance to block that from happening. All right, I feel like red somewhat forced into going like in this general area to get the ore and wheat. Oh, so good. Nothing like a first sip of beer. Well, with how long red is taking here, I totally could have just went to the bathroom real quick. I thought red was going to be quick considering how fast they put this one down, but I guess their city pick is not as obvious as their initial pick here. Saying 8-4-11 if it stays open. Yeah, it looks really good. That's definitely the choice. Um, I'm thinking red might take. They're taking either one of these 4-3-11s, maybe, because they, of course, need that ore and wheat. They could also take my 6-2, or they could also go for the plow. I don't know. I don't think there's an obvious choice here for red. For Lucky Fart Man. Shout out to Lucky Fart Man here for an awesome username. All right, they take the 8-4-11. I don't blame them for that. But I was looking at it, so screw that, dude. Huh, I see some options here. Do I want to go 6-5 and go all out on the paper? Could be good, could be risky. So I do actually think 6-5 is not a bad idea. I think 6-5, 4-3-11, or even me taking 9-4-2 could be good. Hmm. Yeah, 6-5 and rushing Aqueduct does sound like fun, but it could backfire big time. Like it's either that or I take that 4-3-11, which is not bad. Then I have like lots of wheat production this game and I go to the wheat port. That actually sounds pretty good. I think I like this a little bit more. I feel like 6-5 just sounds too risky. Uh yeah. I feel like if I go 4-3-11 though, I'm getting plowed by black. Yeah, I feel like we guarantee get plowed. So I'm like, am I going to take that sacrifice? I mean, it's not terrible. It's just a waste of a road, and we still have Wheatport here. Oh, guys, I'm not sure. Wheatport stinks. I don't think it's that bad. We're going to be on 9 points of wheat production. I think we're going Wheatport. We're going to get plowed, though. Of course, I took the risk and it didn't pay off. I'll be right back. Assuming that we get plowed. Oh, yeah, there it is. Sorry, guys. Yeah, of course I knew that was coming as soon as I saw that that position was available for black. Well, we predicted it, and yeah, we didn't prevent it, so whatever. Yeah, I think this will be a tricky game once again here. Just looking at this situation, we really need a sheep. Um, I'm just wondering, like, is there anything I could have done instead to get a better placement? Like, I still think 6-4-3 is the best first pick for me. Well, in retrospect, pointing left, I should have done. Uh, but yeah, other than the road pointing up, I still think this was a good pick. Second pick, I don't think there was anything really ideal. I foresee lots of broken cities. Hopefully it's yours. Because yeah, once again, I feel like I'm going to be kind of competing with this Phil guy here. So hopefully we can get a 3 roll or just a bunch of wheat and then we can 4-for-1 it. Yeah, they were going for the... Oh no, they're just looking to activate, of course. 6 I'll take, so either 3, 11... Yeah, 3 or 11 gets us. The knight. Yeah, I guess not great rolls for it, unfortunately. But I'll also take some 4s. Because hey, if we end up losing our city, if we can easily build it back, that would also be nice. How about I give you 2 for... Oh, okay. Nope. Oh boy. This is not looking good. And the thing is that I don't think I had a really ideal pick to defend against the barbarians as well. I think what I chose for my city spot was the highest probability we are safe against the knights. God damn it, I can't do that, dude. Like I would take 4 brick if that's what you want to do. Oh, let's go. I love how they offered the exact same thing that I just offered. Okay, that works out. I could just block them in here. But if they eventually get an intrigue, then I don't like that. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. So I guess me and Lucky Fart Man, we kind of help each other out here. Because now, yeah, of course, they have the 2 wheat. They can. They're probably going to settle and activate their knight then after all these freaking 8 rolls. Or wait, that was a 9. Still, they have a lot of brick. Okay, they end up 4 for winning for the sheep. Yeah, and there's the extra wheat that I gave them. Probably a better deal for them, but man, I gotta take it there. I don't want to risk losing the city early on here. So me and red are safe. Let's hope that. Yeah, I kind of hope that both blue and black here lose a city. Yeah, everyone's desperate. Oh, really? They pull that off? I guess it looks like it's mutually beneficial for them. So probably black and blue are both safe then. And they upgrade their science to level 2. Jeez, man. I'm sure black is safe here after they do that deal. Oh, yeah, I guess they're still desperate for wheat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. They got a 4 for 1. But they still need the wheat. Yeah, they don't have the wheat. Good. Yeah, if black loses a city, then that's super nice for us. Oh, threes. There we go. If we can get a few more of those here, that'll be super nice for us. All right, black loses their city, which is super good. So, yeah, of course, black is not a very big threat now after that. Well, at this current stage. Blue definitely looking scary because they're close to Aqueduct. Yeah, blue is definitely our biggest threat here. Nah. Definitely got to be careful trading with blue here. Okay, they just get a city wall. That's not that scary. Fives are terrible, though. The more fives get rolled, the closer blue is on the aqueduct. Let's get a 7. Are you fucking kidding me? Blue is just going to run away with the game now. Yeah, if they get yeah, they're probably getting aqueduct on this upcoming turn, and then they just annoying. Okay, there we go though. I will definitely take the fours. I should really try and get the city going here, but we can only do that if we get the ore. All right, let's see if blue has the aqueduct. Yeah, of course they do. Gotta focus on blue big time here. Oh man, they're just going crazy on their city improvements. Oh, I love it. That's such a good roll, actually. If we can get one more four roll, I will be uh, very happy. Holy shit. I think we got to do this. Dude, that's so good. This is probably to get their city back or settle at the very least, but oh, I kind of screwed that up. I forgot we only had one sheep. Uh, Still, though, I think that is a very good deal for me, but oh man, maybe I shouldn't have done that so quickly. Yeah. I guess we just drop a road. I think, yeah, it's got to be Wheatport. And then upgrade this guy. And then, fuck, we. Yeah. The more that I think about it now, that didn't look like an ideal trade. Welp, that sucks. I guess we're going to drop one road here. Because settle here and here could be okay. Here actually looks fine as well. Oh, man. I have no idea. Sorry for taking so long, guys. I guess this is more so a quick settle, but red can backtrack, maybe. Yeah, I think they could easily backtrack. Whatever. We had to drop the road there. I don't want to pass on 8 cards. So potentially another misplay with a road placement, but hey, I'm taking some risks here with the road placements. That's how I will justify it. And you got to take some risks sometimes. I don't know. I still think that was a good deal for me. Getting 2 brick and 2 wood is very nice to get a couple roads. So I'm not going to overthink that too much there. Ooh, look at that. That's a money roll for us. Okay, blue gets the settle on the 3-for-1 port. That is pretty good for them. Especially now that yeah, they're doubled up on the 9. They get more ore production in addition to their aqueduct that they already had. Kind of tempting. I'll do it if... no, I don't want to. No. But yeah, that's actually kind of a tempting deal if we're going to want to get aqueduct at some point. But I just really don't like the idea of helping blue right now, so that's why I'm going to say no. As they roll another 5. Come on, any wheat roll. Also okay with that. think we take the green here. I'll take anything. I think they're all useful. Crane is actually not bad at all. We can use that to upgrade our paper by one. Hmm. I want the city, like, super bad, dude. We're gonna do that, and I think just activate our knight. Because we're gonna have to up or activate this guy at some point. May as well do it now. And then, oh yeah, I was just about to say like 3 or 11 or 6 as well, as they're all good. Any of my wheat rolls here. But 3 is definitely the best. So if we could pull off like a sneaky brick trade with someone, that's awesome. But also getting the second city here looks fantastic. So I'm happy with either of those. Let's just see what happens until our next turn here. Oh boy. Okay, red upgrades and activates their knight. Yeah, if they don't get a second knight though, then they're big deserter bait. Okay, wow, they pass with 8 cards as well. Bold move. Another fucking 5. So here's a Metropolis inbound for blue, unless they don't want to get it. Which I could understand, because it does make them a huge threat. But I mean, at the same time, I feel like I would just get it if I was in blue's position here. Just get that Metro. All right. Diplomat. Better not be my road. Fuck! Nah, I figured. I mean, it's either me or like black or reds here. Ah, I'm not a big fan of that. Watch them have an. Oh no, they don't have another blue card. Yeah, here's Metro for them. Very, very scary indeed. But still lots of game left to play. Oh my god, and they have a merchant? Ridiculous. All because of these 5 rolls, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's looking like blue is just blowing us out of the water here right now, which they definitely are, but I mean, we can just focus and target blue here and hopefully make a difference. That 4 roll is amazing. I am appreciative of all these 4 rolls we've been getting. Oh boy. You know what? I would do this. I know this makes me not get a city this turn, but I think I would take the settle as well. We also do have bishop, so we could steal a wheat from someone. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But we don't produce any brick. They also don't do anything with the wheat I gave them. Fuck! Of course we 7 out. And okay, we get the Constitution though, which is nice. Fuck, dude, this is actually so annoying. Bro. Okay, we're just gonna do this so we can at least settle. That hurts to get rid of all that ore though. Gotta block blue. I think we might block the 9 or the 10. We'll block the 10. At least we steal ore from them, which is good. Bishop, I think we hold on to. Let's just get this guy this turn. I think I could have played that a little bit different. I don't think I should have done that deal with black. got a spy? Ooh. I swear, lucky fart, if you spy my spy right now, we're gonna have some issues here, bud. Cause I got okay, deserter on blue. Nice. I do like to see that. But you gotta keep in mind, blue can't lose a city right now because they do have the metro on their only city. But that also does help now that blue can't defend this spot or this one. And we also got to think about it. How good is it to even block the five anymore? Like, blue already has the green metro. I don't think any of us are going to be able to compete for it. And it's not like preventing them from getting more paper and wood is all that good anyway. I don't know. Just my thought process right now. 8. Only good for red. Red loves their 8s. Well, good thing red didn't use a spy on us. That would have been tragic. Oh, that sucks. Geez, man, lucky 12 for blue. Gotta be joking me. At least that 9 is blocked, but fuck. Can't do shit. Um, I guess we gotta use the spy. I don't want to hold on to it and then someone spies my spy. So, yeah, sorry, red. I would rather use it on blue, but yeah, blue has no progress cards right now. So, let's see what you got. Wedding, Deserter, and Master Merchant. These are all good in their own way. So if I Deserter, I could Deserter red and take one of their knights, which is a 2-level knight, which is actually quite good. Wedding isn't that good, actually. Master Merchant could be good. I think we actually go for Deserter here. Yeah, because, like, I feel like it's most likely that red is going to Deserter me anyway, so I think we should just do it on him. Sorry, red. But, yeah, I think this is the move right now. And then, yeah, I think we just pass. Hopefully they are not salty at me and they end up freaking master merchanting me. I guess they have wedding though, so we're gonna be forced to give them the 2 ore if they wedding here anyway. So I wasn't thinking about that. Well, they are salty at me. I'm not gonna say anything because I know I just stole some shit from them. Hopefully they forgive me in the turns to come and they start targeting blue again. Because, yeah, I'm sure, yeah, there's another spy out there now. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Master Merchant on red. Definitely. I mean, if they end up wedding or using the wedding right now, I only give them 1 card, which is kind of good, I guess. Oh, man. Definitely a tough game here. Yeah, I think there's just been a couple questionable things. One of them, I think, was trying to focus on the city more, but I also like to settle as well there because I think settling is more difficult for me. This also improves my ore production, which is going to make the 4 rolls juicier. So hopefully those continue to get rolled. What the hell? They pass on 10 cards? What the hell are you thinking? Oh man, these rolls are not very good. A questionable move there by red. Yes, wild behavior indeed. Okay, intrigue is most likely useless unless we want to screw up red even more by building a road and intriguing them here. I don't think that's a good idea though. I think that's a good way to make red target me the rest of the game no matter what. So, yeah, that's not going to be my plan. Man, so desperate for the wheat. I would definitely do this deal if I had a wheat to spare. Oh, nice roll. I like that. Now I'm thinking, I think we actually hold on to the wheat. Uh, yeah, do we bishop instead here? Then that way we can hold on to wheat. Nah, I'm gonna hold on to the bishop. We got extra wheat in hand. Fuck, I don't know, dude. I'm so indecisive right now. Sorry, guys. We'll bishop. I think the 9 is actually a good spot. Blue is doubled up on the 9, and at least this prevents them from getting ore production. So that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, like that steal. Doubt this is a deal for anyone, but gotta throw it out there. Yeah, okay. That's all good. Let's move on. Of course, 7 out or 7 roll right after I use the bishop there, and 7 out for red. Um, they really should hopefully target blue, man. I hope they're not still salty at me. And I hope they know, like, I wouldn't have used the spy on them if I could have used it on blue. So please, please just target blue. Dude, come on. Okay, steal the... Of course they steal ore instead of the wheat there. I'll just throw that out there. Yeah, at least they're in agreement. There's the fucking wedding. Oh man. Tricky game. Of course, blue rolls a 7 now. This is not going well. I'm just hoping that red can just start targeting blue. It's kind of dumb how things have been happening here. I went from having 3 wheat and 2 ore to having 1 wheat. Just freaking lovely. There's not much I could have done about that either. 2 sevens in a row. All right, the 3 roll is amazing though. I do love it. Red is clearly going for that VP, since they got that back. Oh, I should do this. I really should, since I have the wheat to spare. Yeah, there's a city back for them. I actually don't mind too much giving them the city there, although it is really good for them. I mean, I feel like we just got to make some good trades for us at this point. Yeah, we got to activate our knights. We do have Sheepport. Can we use that at all right now? We totally could. Why don't we use it just for a cloth? Just upgrade this guy by one. And we can at least hopefully get some of those. That's all we can do. Oh my goodness. 12 again for blue is insane. Kind of hope they 7 out here. All right. What are you going to do with your 13 cards in hand here, blue? Yes, what you going to do? I guess I'll take this opportunity to quickly look at the chat. I guess no recent chats. Yeah, I was thinking of 942 taking that for my city spot as well. Oh god, blue gets a city there? All right, I think this is getting sketchy. Right as Mr. Jack says, I don't know how blue doesn't have a second city. Well, now they do. All right, chat is off again. Yeah, we're going to need some table work here to screw up blue. 6, I'll take it. At least we can chase away the robber here. Sorry, black. Gonna have to steal from you once. I think we block the 6 is actually good as well, but my idea right now is that I don't want blue getting the yellow metro as well. So yeah, I'm gonna block the 10. Oh, interesting. We take a paper from them. If I wanted to be a real dick to red, I could. If I was going for memes this game and trolling, I would totally do that because red is already pissed off at me. Nope, we're not going to do that. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to the intrigue for probably all game. Oh, look at that. See? Perfect block here. Yeah, as long as we can contain blue somewhat and they can't get road and another metro, I think we can make a comeback, but I mean, they're already so far ahead. They've also had Aqueduct for the majority of this game here. Meanwhile, none of us have Aqueduct, so blue is just fucking cruising here. All right, red gets the settle on the brick port. That's super good for them with those 8 rolls. 5 again, whatever. Yeah, they're porting for, yeah, they're going for yellow metro. God damn it. Not great rolls. Oh man, I kind of want to do that. Do it if red accepts, I guess. Ah, ah. That is a tempting offer, though. You know, that's actually a tempting offer, too. I would do a 2-for-1. But, yeah. I know, it's kind of... I kind of feel bad asking for a 2-for-1 from black here, considering their position. But, yeah, I'm going to. Well, they pass on 9 cards. Holy shit. That's a great roll. So let's see if we can pull off any trades to get the city. If not, I would also be down to pull off like a brick trade with someone because I'd be happy to get the settle as well here. Let's just send this though. Let's see if this is an option. I'll also offer this. I'll do that with black. Let's go. City time. We built this city. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like the city over the settle there, which I'm going to mention again. I think earlier on, I did a trade where it allowed me to build roads and like settle rather than build a city. Well, actually, I don't think I had the guaranteed city earlier on. It's too long ago. Anyways, I'm saying if I was able to build a city, I think I should have done that way earlier. But it's always tricky. I'm glad we got it here now. So if fours continue to get rolled, that's going to be amazing. Getting Aqueduct is still really good for us this game, so I think we should go for that. I think the Settle here and Aqueduct are going to be the most useful, but we got to consider the metros as well. Like, if blue ends up taking all the metros, that's, of course, a huge problem. Warlord is kind of good. I guess they can't take all the metros, though, until they get another city. All right, blue has a bishop. Not a big fan of that. I hope they only take a wheat for me wherever they put it. They also can't really put it anywhere where I don't have a knight unless they want to put it on the 3, which is not a great spot. Okay, at least they only steal wheat. I do not want them taking my commodities. All right, they get a city wall there. Boy, oh boy. Well, we definitely got another game here that is quite a grind. But that's what Cities and Knights is all about. It's all about the long game. Oh my god, roads settle for them. 8 roll, that's huge for red. Now with their brickport, I'm sure they're loving that. I think I'm just looking for more 4s. It's such a good roll for me until we get that wheat port. God damn it. Really? Yeah, I think it's got to be 2 wheat. I want to hold on to these commodities still. At least we have Warlord to reactivate our knights if we bounce around the robber. Ooh, I'll take 11. All right, let's do some stealing here. This helps you out, Red. I'm taking you below 8 cards. There you go. Okay. I do like that ore steal. Yeah, not too much we can do right now. Really looking for a settle. I do this with anyone except blue, of course. I don't even know if those cards are out there. Black will definitely do it with. See what red is offering. No. Definitely not. It's Warlord and pass. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's go. The 4 rolls are going to be game changing for me. All right, so blue has taken ore with their aqueduct. So I'm assuming they're wanting to get another city. I would love another city as well, but I do think the settle is better for me right now, just so I can get that port. I'd be down for red to take road right now. Wedding. At least that only affects blue. Yeah, I never want to marry Lucky Fart Man. But yeah, once again, we've got quite the game here, I would argue, because it's actually, yeah, it's quite close, even though blue is scaring me big time. That 6 roll is nice. I'm really hoping to avoid the dreaded number that I'm sure y'all are thinking the same thing right now. Fuck. I also got a pee again, which is not ideal. This beer is going right through me. So I'm thinking at the end of my upcoming turn here, I might run to the loo again real quick because I notice I start making stupid decisions when I really have to pee. So I'd rather miss a couple turns than yeah putting myself through having to pee so much. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about that. They pass. Fuck, bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh. Man, I timed out. God damn it! Fuck! I was. Oh, that's my bad. I was gonna discard all the ore. I really didn't. I hate that the bot discarded my paper there. That's so shitty. That's definitely the worst. Oh my god. Yeah, I think discarding the ore was the best because like I don't care that much about this city. Fuck. I should have been more prepared for that. That's my own fucking fault. So annoying. Oh, that actually sucks so much, dude. Oh wait, I don't need wood. I think I'll do this with black. Sure. I mean, if red here has any extra brick, they would totally do this. Oh man, that was so annoying. That was actually such a bad 7 out. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, let's not time out again here. All right. We got to pee. Okay. What did we miss? Oh, a 7 roll, and they're solo blocking red. Okay. They got Fortress now. Oh boy. 2? Fuck off. Commercial Harbor is not great. We really just need the wheat rolls right now. All right, at least the merchant is finally taken away from blue. So that's a win. There's Aqueduct for black. Super good for them. There's a 5. Spy. Oh. Definitely have to spy blue. But hey, man, red is looking extremely strong here now as well. But yeah, I think blue is still the threat. They can get both yellow and blue metros. Whereas red can really only get longest road. Commercial harbor isn't useful right now, unfortunately. So it's got to be blue here. Spy their spy. I love it. I guess we'll take the merchant then. Yeah, it's gotta be merchant. So we'll spy their spy. And we'll spy their merchant. Now I'm really hoping that red doesn't have another spy and they use it on me. Like really at this stage, red, you should be focusing on targeting blue. So yeah, I hope they they don't spy me here. Because they are in a pretty good position actually. Man, yeah, I think my biggest screw up of this game was that 7 out where I timed out. I really should have kept at the very least my 2 paper. And I find that sometimes like uh, just when you 7 out, the turn timer is just like so stressful when you're not sure about what to discard when especially in these Cities and Knights games when you have such a huge hand. That's definitely one thing I need to get better at is preparing for my 7 outs. Tricky though. But I honestly think if I played this game perfectly, we wouldn't be in that much better of a position. But who knows? I'm just trying to make myself feel better here. All right, a couple roads there for blue. What's actually crazy is how does blue have the fortress with them being on not any coin production? That's actually ridiculous. Like they're the most leveled up on it. It's fucking crazy. Resource mono is juicy for me now, so we're definitely taking wheat. That's super nice with my wheat port. Big city there for black. They're making a good comeback. And we'll give them that. And I would actually maybe be in favor of black taking the green metro at some point, but then that puts black in a really good position as well here. All right, if we 7 out, we're getting rid of wheat. So fucking annoying, man. Like why? Why do I fucking always 7 out? So fucking annoying. Okay, we're not timing out this time. Now, is blue still our threat? I do think so. I don't want them getting yellow metro, so we're gonna put it back there. Yeah, I'll take that. Hmm. Now I'm regretting discarding my wheat. Oh, dude, if I was smart and I actually had more time to think, I would have kept my wheat, used commercial harbor, gave everyone my wheat, and then poured it or and then resource mono it back. In that case, I might hold. Actually, no, no, we're not holding. We need to do this. Once again, it's just like a matter of the time. Like if I had more time to think about certain things, like I would make the right play more often than not, but yeah, I'm not quick enough. Commercial Harbor, I might hold on to just to combine it with a good card. Okay, at least that 10 is blocked. Hey, even though we've made some screw ups here this game, still think we have a potential way to win. So let's just yeah, try not to make any major screw ups. Okay, there's Merchant once again. Oh, geez, yeah. One road and red is on 11 VPs. Looks like that's for city, though, I would assume. Or, okay, another knight also makes sense. Huge warlord for them. Yeah, red is actually looking super strong. If they take that VP and then road, then they're on 12. I mean, I know I can take merchant from them, but might not be good enough here. All right, I'll take a 6. Oh, commodity monopoly is juicy. So we'll probably use that on paper. Of course, trying to get our freaking aqueduct that has taken us all game here. All right, resource mono the wheat. Not a big fan of that, but I suppose it could be worse. And another resource mono for ore. So I guess they're going for that city. Ah, man. Yep, there it is. Yes. Tricky late game here. Big time. I guess we could commodity monopoly pretty much anything. 7 out for black. That sucks for them. Okay, merchant gets used. Okay, they're yeah, they're going for green metro big time. So we might potentially want to help them. Unfortunately, we only have 1 wheat to spare. But yeah, we're gonna bounce it, put it back on red. I think actually now because blue can get their green metro stolen, but then again they could get one of the other metros easy. I still think red is closer now, considering that they are 1 road away. Very tricky. I'll block red. There's like no commodities out there anymore. Why don't we commercial harbor then? Because I know. Oh God, it's only this guy that has any. Ugh. I totally could have played my last 2 turns like so much better, but I'm gonna try and not overthink that too much. Yeah, I know they still have at least a paper. Why don't we just take it from them? Because I still think I prefer black taking green metro. Okay, well, apparently I'm a fucking idiot. Dude, did blue not have another one? Okay, I'm. This might be my last game. I'm making too many dumb mistakes right now. Maybe it's the beer. Could take merchant right now. I'm not going to, though. Fuck. So many things I could have done better this game. I think the main thing is just preparing my turn more. Like, if there is no turn timer, I would have no problem figuring out all my turns. But, of course, the timer adds so much pressure. It's like, just like. And also, one thing I gotta mention is that it's so much easier to watch someone play Catan and figure out what to do than it is to actually play. Because the amount of times, like, I watch other people play or I rewatch one of my own games, just like see stuff that I don't notice at the time. So, yeah. Give me at least a little bit of slack because It is a tough game mode. Okay, so of course, Lucky Fart Man here gets Defender of Catan, putting them at 9 VPs. That is a juicy amount. Uh, really? Okay, they're trading. Oh man, Sneak and Rote. Oh come on. Yeah, this is for the win now because now they're gonna. Why trade? Okay, I was gonna say that now they just take one of the other metros. Oh, there they go. Nice. Still though, I think that was too risky. Like you totally could have easily traded blue the win there. Now red takes road at any moment. Holy shit, irrigation is huge. Come on. Can't say hell yeah, brother. Give me a break, Colonist. Okay, let's not figure out what to say in chat here. Let's figure out what the fuck to do. Blue Metro or yellow Metro? Right now, I think blue Metro. We could also get Aqueduct. I think Aqueduct is a waste of time at this point. We gotta just do what wins us the game. So let's do that. And we can, yeah, use irrigation and port for the blue Metro this turn. There we go. I guess we gotta activate our knights. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I know I didn't play Merchant that turn. I think I'm more interested in playing Merchant to win the game at this point. Because we got the 2-for-1 port that we really need. We also got the 2-for-1 sheep port, so there's no real reason to play the Merchant until we can win. Yeah, this is a super close game. Let's hope blue can't take yellow Metro. Fucking mining card, really? 2 mining cards, and they have the fucking ore port. Jesus. Red, oh, I guess they had no cards on their turn. I was gonna say, like, red really needed to. Red really needed to take the road there. Yeah, now they have yellow Metro and they just settle for the win. God damn, if only red was able to go for road. GG. Anyway, whatever. I think this game could have been winnable on my end, but I still stand by saying that even if I played a perfect game, I don't think we would have had a guaranteed win. Um, yeah, where did I go wrong? I went wrong in a few areas here, but still, that being said, like I'm still so far away from the win. I'll definitely accept your friend request there, Mr. Phil. Yeah, I think everything I kind of picked up on what I messed up on, but yeah, you guys watching, I'm sure have more opinions. Tough game, but hey, it was a good game at least. Pretty close. So we'll move on to the next here. Hmm. Yeah, tough one indeed. I'll pull up chat here. Guys, I'm very unsure about whether I want to do another game here or not. Punch to the face saying that I think the 5-6 would have given you a win. Yes, yeah, if I put my city here, I totally see what you're saying, but that also puts me in a really tough situation early on. Like how do I get my early knight here? I would have had to get really lucky to save my early city. But then again, what I could have done is just rush the aqueduct and purposely lose my city and then, throughout the game I just get all the resources back. Cuz yeah, if I did go 5-6, I would have needed like a 6 roll and then a 3 roll and then a bunch of wood to port to get my initial knight. So, yeah. Yes, it is easy to say after. Uh yeah, definitely far from a perfect game for me as well, but I think I did okay. I think I had the right idea in a lot of areas, just messed up. Um yeah, guys, I feel like I kind of want to do another round. I will probably take a quick little break though. Uh, yeah, just go pee. Probably go grab another beer, because why not, eh? Because I do want to get these placement games over with. And my idea was to do 3 streams, two with 3 games and one with 4 games to get those 10 placement games over with. So yeah, I think why don't we do one more? But yeah, give me a few minutes here, guys. I'll be back in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. All right, I have returned. I got my beer, so I'm ready to go. Sure. I will be friends with you guys. Um, Another thing I was just thinking about that game was that I should have always been focusing on targeting blue. I mean, kind of near the end there when I did target red that one time. But my thought process was that, hey, it was going to be easy for red to take the road back. Oh, fuck this guy. He has my fucking color. Dickhead. Just kidding. Excuse my language. Oh, we got Phil again. Shout out to Phil. I don't have my frickin' color this time though, which I don't like. All right. What do we see on this board here? This is gonna throw me off. I'm gonna have to get used to being the red guy this match. Yes, beer time indeed, Ivan. You're fucking right about that, eh? Frickin' beer time. Let's go. Nothing like a good old crack. So I've got fourth placement right now. Uh, I usually actually like the fourth placement in Cities Knights because you end up getting, well, usually like the best city spot. I don't like it. All right, Phil, where are they going to go? I don't think there's anything super obvious, but 693 looks good, 6411 looks good. 9510 looks okay as well. Oh, that also looks solid. Okay, what are we thinking here? I'm thinking this looks actually pretty awkward, but we could make something happen. I'm looking at 6411 and 9510 just because I get strongest wheat and we get the early night here with some good commodity production. So I think that's what I'm leaning towards. But we don't produce any paper, which is kind of crappy. I'm looking at 693 here as well. But if I go 693, we really need wheat. And there's nothing really great to combine with this, I think, to get wheat. Like I don't want to go 693, 9510. There's no wheat port and there's no brick port close to me if I do either of these, so I don't think that's justified. I could do 6411, 693, go to the brick port, but then I have no wheat. I don't like that. I think we go, yeah, 9510, 6411. And here I still think that the brick port will be good. So I think that's what we're going to go with. No, I always overthink my placements, but I think, yeah, this makes the most sense to me. I think we point down just in case we can settle both here. And then we point right here, settle here and here. Let's go for it. Definitely city up the 6411. We built this city. We built this city on rock and wool. What are these guys talking about? Mr. Jack saying it's a dream setup. I mean, I definitely think it's the best setup I could have gone with here. I wouldn't call it a dream setup, though. It's definitely not bad though. Like I would definitely take more ore production. I would definitely take some paper production as well. So I most definitely would not call it a dream setup. I've been saying Woodport could be nice, but what you're saying I city up here? I think you mean Brickport because I don't know how I would get the Woodport. Dream setup on this board. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I will I'll agree with you there. Okay, I am going to turn off chat. Thank you guys for dropping all the comments as well. Chat amongst yourselves in the chat. Feel free to talk shit about my uh my moves that I make. Yeah, but not much other than that. Yeah, there was no real good spot for me to get the paper unless I went 693, but didn't really combine well at all. All right, so we got ourselves a game here. I'm assuming teal, my color, is going to be sending this the 5-10-2. I feel like that makes sense. They could also take 10-3-11. Yeah, I do think this makes a little more sense though. They get the free road and they get what they need. Nice roll. So we got our initial knight to start off the game, so I do like that. Nope. All right, I'm gonna try and play this game a little bit better than my previous one, but yeah, you. I'm on my second beer now, so maybe I'll play worse. That means who knows, you know? Not bad rolls to start us off, though. I do like these. Fuck. Dude, I'll take that if someone else does, but I don't want to help them out so quickly here. Yeah, if they juice, actually, that puts me at 8 cards, so maybe that's not a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I don't want to put myself at 8 cards here right now. Really? Oh, because they're needing sheep. All right, well, 10 roll. Let's see if this is a trade. I'd love to get a road to one of the ports here. All right. No, that's not a deal. Do I want to do... Oh. Do this with black or blue? Or blue? The fuck? Why is that not an offer anymore? We'll just do it. Because we don't produce brick anyway. I think we want this spot. So I'm going to do that to prevent blue from road settling here. Because sorry, I can't talk anymore. I genuinely think that me taking this spot will be very good for us. Just in case we can settle here, 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 and here. Those are some quick spots to drop a road settle. I know this in the long run this is kind of a waste of one wheat, but hey, I'm gonna send it. We're on the 5 and the 9 wheat. I don't think it should be super difficult to get wheat, but who knows? Okay, they drop a road and a knight. Interesting road for them. Wonder if they're gonna try and get 10-3 or 10-3-11. Already politics level 2. Crazy. And a fucking city. You gotta be joking me. I guess with all these frickin' 9 rolls. Damn, dude. Okay, so currently we're still not protected. Definitely gonna need to upgrade somehow. There's a lot of ore out there for these guys, so I mean we're gonna have to, yeah, why don't we do it? Drop the second knight? Yeah, I think so. I don't want to be deserter bait here. We also don't have to just yet. I mean, highly unlikely the next 4 rolls in a row are all going to be black. And I feel like me building a second knight is going to make me big deserter bait. But then again, I'm on 7 cards. More likely I 7 out here. Fuck it, I'll just do it. If I had less cards in hand, I think I would have waited. But I think if either one of these guys does have the deserter, it's probably going to get used on me here. So, yeah. Well, there you fucking go. I know. There's a risk I pretty much had to take there because it's either I risk the deserter or I risk the 7 out. And we were just unlucky that orange had the deserter there. Hopefully black has deserter here and they can deserter orange now because like orange is in way too good of a position now. I still stand by that play. Fucking diplomat on me? What the hell? I guess they couldn't use it on orange there. Well, that's annoying. Kind of an annoying start to the game here. Yeah, now I can't even build a knight here again. So, like, fuck me, eh? Well, one deserter got used. We could just upgrade my homie here. Why don't we upgrade him just to get a potential progress card? Honestly, a really shitty start, though. Like, of course orange drew the deserter there. Like, if black was the one who drew a deserter instead, that would have not been nearly as bad, I think. But yeah, I'm the deserter target and the diplomat target early on here, so this is just lovely. All right, I'll take it. Now, as much as I want a green card, knowing my luck, I'm gonna get a fucking Smith, which is useless. So I'm thinking, do I go for a yellow one instead? I don't know. Pretty much the Smith is the only useless card for me from the green pile. I'm gonna risk it. Irrigation, I do like that a lot. Okay, so we're actually getting pretty close to getting the settle here. All we gotta do is activate my dude, move him back, and trade someone to get a wood. Here's a city for black. God damn, dude. And they have fortress and an irrigation. My goodness. Feeling like I'm getting left behind right now. I think we just activate and pass. And then next turn move my dude. I don't like it. Yeah, we're just going to do that and pass though. No city wall because I want to keep the brick to get the settle. Merchant is amazing for me. Hopefully we can keep that for more than just one turn. So definitely put the merchant on my wheat, it looks like. Especially since we have irrigation here. Fuck, dude. Fucking resource mono. Go screw yourself. Yeah, there's a easy settle for them. Four roll. We'll take it. Oh my god, fortress here as well for orange. With all these nine rolls, how many freaking nine rolls, eh? Like the fact that these guys have fortress before I have my trading house is crazy. Like I have a city on the 6 and 4 sheep. These guys only have a city on the 9 ore. So the fact that 9 is outrolling both 6 and 4 combined is kind of bullshit if you ask me. All right, enough complaining here. um yeah. I think we got to take the settle this turn, but I'm also considering other things right now. Like a city is amazing as well. But I think we just got to take this port while we can here. Yeah, I'm going to have to use my merchant this turn. I'd rather hold on to it, but if we're going to be porting to get wood, I may as well just 2-for-1 it. I know I could have asked for a trade, but I don't think anyone's trading here. Nonetheless, that's no excuse. I should always ask to trade. All right, let's get this bad boy. Probably activate my knight again, and we could also just get one paper. I think we may as well get one paper. Yeah, we'll activate. I don't like how this kind of makes me the target right now, though, but I feel like we really had to get that settle there. Pretty good start all around. Yeah, kinda, but I know I'm complaining a lot about my start, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm just a complainer. At least I admit it. Worse, or it's worse when people complain and then they don't admit it. So I at least try to. Oh boy, fucking aqueduct already here for blue. Yeah, aqueduct that early is going to be huge for them. I'm really hoping that we can just hold on to this merchant for as long as possible because it'll definitely help me get aqueduct if that's going to be my focus. I mean, it's just tricky having no paper. So yeah, I think we're only going to go for aqueduct if the opportunity presents itself. Otherwise, I think the city here is probably our best play. And also getting a road plus our knight back here is a good idea as well, just because I don't want to get deserted again. 11 roll is super good. Okay, they do a 3-for-1 with blue? Bro, what kind of trade is that? Only for a settle? Come on. It's ridiculous. Bad trade if you ask me. I love that 11 roll. That is very nice. Now, hmm. Just figuring out if we can potentially city up here. Let's go. Nice trading with you, Black. Yeah, may as well city up. Especially if we can hold on to Merchant. The only not good thing about this is that I continue to remain the target. But if we can hold on to Merchant a little bit longer, then I think it's going to be really good for us, especially after this resource mono. But these guys both got a couple yellow progress cards. Pretty likely one of them drew a merchant. Yeah, blue also gets a city there, so pretty good for them. Resource mono. Damn, I have to pee already here, so yeah, this is going to be my last game. Trading house as well for blue. You got to be joking me. Yeah, that resource mono. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got to run. I will be right back. Of course, they steal my fucking cloth there. Come on, man. Ridiculous. Actually, that might be for the better if I want to resource mono wheat and then rush the aqueduct. We'll see. I don't know. 9 is good. I'll take it. So resource mono ore is also worth considering, but I think I want the wheat since we still have merchant here. Another thing I really got to consider is how useful is Aqueduct actually for me. I think it is pretty useful still. So I do kind of like the idea of going for it here. Yeah, I think we just send it. Hopefully we get 6 wheat from this, and then that's Aqueduct. But now I'm thinking is like me porting all of this wheat for only paper, is that like a good idea? I think in the long run, yes, because then we can get all the wood and ore that we need for the game. Let's find out. Let's just first do it, see if we get 6. Fuck, we get 5. So we're 1 off of getting Aqueduct then. Shit. Well, I think we still send it. Or do we? I could get a city this turn, but how... Yeah, the city is not really useful for me right here. I really think Aqueduct is our best idea. So at the very least, let's do that. All we need is a little bit more wheat, then we can do it. But yeah, this is a tough game here so far. So orange and black, they both tie for defender. So good, yeah, at least good thing blue here doesn't get the VP. Also, good thing black got rolled there because they had the smith, so they would have used that and snuck in the VP. So very thankful that they weren't able to. They also get the settle this turn, so they're still looking incredibly strong. All right, fair enough. I'm still just hoping we hold on to merchant, which I think we will. Orange, I'm pretty sure they don't have merchant in hand, so. Oh, and the 5s, I'll keep taking those. Diplomat. Can't use it on anyone. Even ourselves, we can't use it on. So this is just going to sit in our hand here until we can use it. I think our best bet here is getting Aqueduct and then settling here, here, and here, and then eventually down the line getting more cities. It's a yeah, it's definitely a tough game here though. Now I could diplomat orange, but I think I don't really want to. We totally could though. I'll think about it. Damn, dude, another 5. Okay, they're spying orange. Yeah, good. Why would you spy me? That's the question. Road building for black. They gotta have the settle this turn. Yeah, looks like it. I was gonna say I'll diplomat them if they can't settle. Oh, really? Desperate trade to get that settle, I suppose? No one's giving in. All right, black. It's looking like you might be. Oh, well, they build one more. I guess to. Yeah, I guess that's a defensive move because I do have diplomat. There's more wheat for us. I think we do this. Gotta send the aqueduct. Now, activate our homie. We should use Diplomat. Blunder City. It's honestly kind of tough to tell who is a bigger threat between orange and black here. I mean, blue I would use the Diplomat on if I could. Maybe I just hold on to it until I can use it on them. The fuck? Oh. I was tripping there for a second. I thought it was... See, this is what happens when I'm not my light blue color. I get all mixed up. Let's get rid of Orange's road, I think. I'll get rid of Black's road. I don't know. Maybe it was better for me to save it, use it on blue. I really don't know there. I think we got to go for the road building stuff now. I think we got to just expand. Like, settle, settle, settle. That's 3 more VPs. Still a long way to get those, and there's a fucking metropolis for blue. I should maybe consider getting the green metro. Just so blue can't sneak that one in. But hear me out. If blue gets the green metro here at some point as well, I mean, they're of course target number 1 big time. I think I could easily convince the other players to trade me to take one of the metros from them. Actually, probably the yellow one. Like, I should be getting the yellow metro with my setup here, having a city on the 6 and the 4, but clearly we're quite a ways away on that compared to blue, somehow. I guess with all the 5 rolls. Yeah, there has been a lot of 5s. I'll take the 6. I do like that. Bishop, finally, we can move this damn robber off our property. Where's the best to target blue? Fuck, I don't know. I guess the 4 right now. But perhaps the 8. That's tempting. Oh, God. I was thinking... yeah, they would have done that with black anyway. Alchemist for a 6. I'll take one of those again. Yeah, makes sense for black. Their 6 is insane. Oh, they get the settle. I think we really gotta go for the yellow metro. Take it from blue. Deserter on blue. That's nice. Oh, thank you for not taking mine. I appreciate that. Makes way more sense to take blues here, though. So yeah, I would have been, I think, a little salty if they would have taken mine. And they get a blue metro this turn. Fucking huge turn for black. Wow. They're also pretty close to taking longest road. All right, we get the aqueduct. I'll take it. I think we take this guy here just to drop a road. We also get inventor. Interesting. Okay, first off, we're definitely using the bishop. Someone's calling me here. Some fucking spam number. Probably Tellus. Okay, what am I doing? Yeah, bishop. Bishop on the 4. Because then I know orange has an active knight. Or the 9. Actually, no, yeah, the 4 makes a lot of sense. But 8 could be good as well. I'd like to steal from both of them, so we're going to put it on the 4. Okay. Yeah, not bad at all. Inventor. We're definitely swapping my 11 with either a 9 or a 5. I think the 5 makes the most sense if we want to screw up blue. Black and orange. I mean, black is actually looking pretty strong. So I could totally take that 9 from them. Yeah, why don't we take the 9 and then our 9s are coordinated. I think we can still take yellow metro from blue at some point here. So let's do that. Do this. And build a road, of course. And why don't we make more use out of our port here? Let's get another knight going. I don't really need to activate him though, unless I actually to protect my 9 and 4 could be useful. Let's do it. Of course, 7 roll right away there. So at the very least, I do have some good protection. I'm also not the steal right now. Black is definitely the steal. Yeah, black also has easily the most knights here, so they are the most likely to get the defender victory points. I guess orange is looking pretty good on that as well. They just need to upgrade one of their dudes. Road building for blue? Come on. In my 3 placement games here, I haven't drawn a single road building card, which is actually a little sad because I think the road builder is probably one of the best progress cards. Definitely from the green pile. Oh, man. I think, yeah, we definitely got to focus on taking yellow metro. Maybe I should have invented the 5 here instead, but I mean, looking at my setup, I really should be able to take yellow metro. Let's just hope we can band together here. Get these guys to trade me some of this cloth. Another thing, like, we gotta factor in is that black here is extremely strong. Especially if they're gonna get the defender victory point, that's gonna be a big problem. Definitely not at the moment. I am not the threat. What do I do here? Commercial harbor. Why not? Give people the sheep. Yeah, I'll just give people sheep. And hopefully this is going to be another cloth. May as well use the card anyway. Fuck, they take 2 cloth. Uh, oh, this freaking alchemist is really nice for me here. Nine is definitely the best thing to roll with it, but if we're looking for getting the cloth, I don't know, do I roll 6 instead? Oh, they're taking paper here. Oh my god, are they gonna get Metropolis for green? Yeah, it looks like it. Do they have a merchant in hand? That would be so sad. Thankfully not. Okay. Uh, so this is awkward because, like, with my alchemist, of course, I'd rather use it to roll 9, but I might use it to roll, like, 6. So yeah, 6 roll. At least there's another cloth there for black that black can trade me. But then I still need so much more. Oh god, yeah, commodity monopoly 0 cloth. Yeah, I did that last game. Okay, they take my merchant, which is not good. At least we have a backup merchant in our hand here. Okay, if 6 gets rolled, no. Of course 11. Useless roll. This is annoying, man. Guess we take wood just to drop more roads, but yeah, this is extremely slow going for us here. Honestly, I think black is going to end up winning because I do think we can take yellow metro at some point from blue, especially blue has no cards in hand right now. Uh, yeah, black just citied up. They're going to be close to getting road at some point here, sneaking that in. I'm thinking we hold on to Alchemist. I still think we got to work with black though to get that metro. But oh man, it's just looking so far-fetched here at this point. Like they get road, they get Defender of Catan, and they're looking like crazy good. No Alchemist just yet. 5, really? Need 4. that doesn't work. I mean, I'll end up doing that. This doesn't work though, right? Because I can do 1, 2, 3. Still need... Fuck. Come on, guys. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Fuck. It's a thing, man. These fucking turns are... The fuck? We paused the game? Fuck! Dude, that game getting paused screwed me up so much. Alright, well, I should have used the Alchemist there. I really didn't think, yeah, it was just unlucky that blue pulled a merchant there. I was risking it a little bit. I know that, but I think we were hooped no matter what. I was willing to risk it a little bit in order for me to try and make a comeback. Yeah, that was too bad. All right, well, that's enough. Cities and Knights for today, guys. Ah, that's fucking crazy. How was there no 8 rolls? I guess I didn't notice because I wasn't on the 8. Wow. I didn't notice that at all. Well, Mr. Jack, dream setup on this board? I don't know, man. Unless, like, I made some major mistakes. I mean, I don't think, I don't think I made that many major mistakes. I definitely don't think it was a dream setup from the beginning. I mean, I'm not saying it was bad, but clearly things did not work out for me. Um, yeah, I don't know if you guys think there was any major misplays I made this game. Feel free to let me know. I think I mentioned everything that I was kind of thinking of. Yeah, Alchemist I totally should have used on my last turn there though, but I know I was kind of risking it in order to make some sort of comeback because I really think I was gonna lose there no matter what. Fuck. Well, gotta give credit to Blue here for winning with their setup with not a single 8 roll, but then again, the 5s made up for it for them. Yeah, the fact that Blue was able to get yellow Metro so easy and green Metro so easy is just kind of ridiculous. So the fact that they got no 8 rolls, that makes up for their unluckiness on that, I guess. Yeah, to P tails, I totally agree. Alchemist would have only delayed. I think if I alchemisted 6 there, I would have been able to get the yellow Metro, but it really would have delayed the game more. I don't think I would have been able to win. Uh, so that makes me feel a little better, even though it was the right play for me to frickin' use that Alchemist there. Oh, Jim Bob says, wow, catching Catan blunders live? My GF will be jealous. Hopefully not too jealous. Yes, that is true as well. That would have given Black another opportunity to come in for the win, but... yeah, rough game. I don't think I played that bad in this one, though. My second game, I think, was my worst game in terms of how I played. So, that's three placement games out of the way. We won one of them. I would have wished I won at least another of them, but hey, that's okay. I'll win 1 out of 3. It's only the placement games here. Yeah, we'll move on. Can't believe that some people have been able to play 45 games already. That is some dedication. 51 games. I don't think this guy really cares that much, though, with the 17% win rate. All right, well, I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I hope you enjoyed the games. I They were all actually really good games, and I want to actually shout out Phil, who is in all three of them. Phil 1969. Oh, I guess he's doing his placement games as well, so he's not on here. But yeah, he was a nice opponent to go up against in all three of them. Seemed like a pretty solid player as well. Yeah, guys. I guess I'll see you next time. I think I'm gonna try to do one more of these streams this week. Not tomorrow. Probably Wednesday or Thursday. I might do one of these streams. Because, yeah, I really want to grind this leaderboard quite a bit here. See how well I can do. All right. Well, take care, you guys. I'll be back. Peace.